Hello ICT traders, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'll be sharing something very powerful with you. You see, trading with the trend is one of the fastest way to remain profitable and avoiding distractions in the market. This simple strategy I'm about to show you is something you would love to do, and I want you to stick to such kind of trading strategy as you're starting out with ICT concepts. If you're new here, this channel is basically dedicated for ICT beginners, and you would find videos arranged in such a way that after watching everything in series, you would be able to become a professional trader to trade with the ICT concepts. So there are basic videos and there are intermediates and advanced level videos. All right, so let's get into this particular video where I will show you how to use trend for trading. So what exactly is a trend? Whenever you hear the word trend in the market, it simply means the general direction or the direction of the market at that particular time or within that time frame. And this is important because time frame also affects how we view the trend. So let me show you something. For example, if I have a trend like this, you see this price move up like this, and the amazing thing about price is that price never moves in a linear pattern. It moves like this pattern. Price push comes down, push comes down. So this is what we call a trend, and we call it an uptrend because we have price going up at every time it pushes. Price push, move up, have this area to push again, move up, retrace to push again, move up. You see, retrace to push again, move up. So every time you see price doing this, it simply means that price is in an uptrend, and this is trend continuation. So we want to trade using this information. If we find trend going in a particular direction, we want to trade in that direction, and that is simply trading with the trend, going with the trend. All right, so let's go into it. Now, time frame is also important, but I assume if you're trading intraday, you don't want to go into distracting yourself with so many different time frames. So let me show you this. For example, look at this. You see, from the look of this is the 1 hour time frame, and when you look at price coming down like this, you will know that this is a downtrend. Is that not true? It is true. This is a downtrend. So if you are trading within this trend, what are you supposed to do? You will always look for opportunity to sell. Boom. Break of structure, opportunity to sell. Break of structure, opportunity to to sell. You see, price keeps giving you reason to go bearish in the opposite direction. The same thing if you are considering going bullish. You see, this is an entire uptrend to this area. You see, that was an uptrend, and this is a typical example of what it means to do trend continuation pattern. Now, what we will be asking next is, how then do I trade using the trend continuation pattern? It is important. So let's go into that. All right, coming back right here. So let's begin with how to take entry, how to look at the market and take advantage of it. So for you to understand a particular trend or where a particular trend started, you need to know where it ended or where the previous one ended. So look at this. Price had this massive push down, which created a shifting structure right here. You see, this is why your market structure understanding is also important. You can't ignore that if you want to go far using ICT concepts. So that was a market structure shift, right? Downward, boom. And now price came back, pushed down. It had a shifting structure to the upside. Now, what are you now? You are now in an uptrend. You are no longer in a downtrend. You are basically in an uptrend this time around. So what that means is that you should be looking for an opportunity to go bullish. So trend continuation. So let's go into it. Look at this. Are you going to enter trade here? Definitely no. Is it here? Definitely no. Is it here? Definitely no. So it comes with a bit of patience and waiting. You want to see something very clear before you can take the trade. Now look at this. Price pushed from here. So from here to this place is one price push, or from basically from here, because we had a shifting structure there. From there, let me show you clearly. Because of that shifting structure, we can assume this is where it is. If you pick your fib level, put from here to this area, to that level. So we have price push from here to here. So this is considered to be one push, and retracement came in. What do you see? Break of structure to the upside. All right. Now you will begin to look for an opportunity to go bullish, trend continuation. That is why you don't want to skip any of the videos I've shared with you so far, because every single detail is captured in that. The institutional reference points, break of structure, shifting market structure. Now you had a break of structure. Is that not true? As price pushed up, coming down, retracing, notice what price did. Because all this area there is no relevant institutional reference point, price decided to just reverse from here. Fair value gap that it was here. So it is possible if the area is mitigated, price may not come into that area, and that was why we saw price touching this and it move up to that area. It is possible you may not get an entry here, because here, if it were me, I wouldn't have entered, because I want to enter at premium if I'm going bullish, and I want to go to the discount area, because I want to enter at discount if I'm going bullish, and then if I'm going bearish, I would prefer to enter at premium. So look at this. Price never came to my discount except this one, this area. Let me show you that. But the question is, why here? Did you have anything? Is it an order block, a fair value gap? Almost everything here has been mitigated. That means no trade, no trade. So what do? You wait patiently. And now here comes the idea. Notice what price did. Price had this push down and boom, it pushed up from here to this area, to that area. And what do you have in this area this time around? You have a fair value gap, which was in a discount area for you. Remember, we said that whenever we want to take trade, we want to take trade from a discount area. Look at this. I just want to show you so many things that you may need to put your attention on. You have a fair value gap, and aside from that, if you look closely from your institutional reference points, you will find a breaker block there. You see this, 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 this. Is that not a breaker? And notice where price came back to. Just look at it carefully. Price came back to this bullish breaker. So that was a trend continuation opportunity. Entry there. Boom. How did you see it? It went up, boom, to that area. Trend continuation. So this was an entry. When did we see an entry? We did not see an entry from down here, here. It's possible to have that. But then here was an entry, boom, giving us the profit. And we have another break of structure, new one here. Break of structure to the upside, while we had this one here, break of structure to the upside. All these ones are break of structure to ensure trend continuation. Every time trend want to continue in a particular direction, it breaks structure. So after this break of structure to the upside, now we have retracement coming. Notice what price did. Fibonacci tool, boom, from here to here. So why are you not taking trade from here? It is simply because if you look closely, you need to pay attention to the details that are here. Just look at it. You have another breaker here. And based on what I taught you in this same channel, you need to look for the PD-ARRAY video I've made and learn everything there. Notice what price did. Came back to a breaker again before pushing up. So that is something for you to take notice of. This is another breaker block. All right. Price sweeping liquidity below right there, and then it created a breaker block. All right, so price came right into this breaker. Notice what price did right into that place. That was a trend continuation. So you need to pay attention to the details. Now after price went up, they came back, you see, creating this break of structure to the upside here. Right, price came back and now we had an official shifting structure. So what do? When you see shifting structure? You change your bias. You will continue with the other trend that just started here. Let's say you are starting again. The same pattern you're going to look out for. Price had a, let's see what we had. Let me adjust these ones. Break of structure to the downside. Now we had another break of structure to the downside. You see, I hope you are seeing it. We had this break of structure and price retracing into what? A bearish order block. Trend continuation pattern. So you will always see price going in that direction. After shifting structure, what you expect to see is a trend continuation. Shifting structure, break of structure, retrace, came back. Now was an entry. Boom, came down. Coming back into what? Look at this. Just look at what happened here. Price came back into this guy. The low we have here and this guy. That was a nice point for price to locate. Push downward. So at every time you have an opportunity, you may not have a perfect price action like this, and that is why I decided to look for this kind of price action to show you, because if I just decide to look for a very nice price action, you may not understand this in case you have this kind of trouble. All right, so make sure you pay attention to these details, guys. This is very powerful. I hope this video helps. Trend continuation, look for opportunity to continue. It's possible you may not see it immediately because price will run away quickly, but then you will have opportunity to trade eventually. Thank you guys for watching. See you in another video.